ancestors, what are you wanting us to see today or be aware of today? What are you wanting us to pay attention to today? Or wanting us to see? Being nosy about a person's love life. People are emotional abuse because they are miserable, trying to bring you down. People getting nervous of how you know everything. He feels bad for listening. He feels bad for not listening to you about a warning, something of the unknown, couldn't understand how you knew, call things out before it happened. Pissed off a witch. Interesting. So people are getting highly emotional, and somebody has ticked off someone's ancestor. And people are being nosy, not minding their own business. Okay. Someone is in deep, fearful, regretful, pain, agony, tormented thoughts. Okay. What's this about that you're wanting us to understand? So somebody is really in a mindset that is not very good right now. Being nosy about people's lives. Someone's nervous because you know everything. Someone did not listen to the heave of the warning. They did not believe you. They didn't want to listen. Some about emotional abuse. What else is going on here, ancestors? Lonely. Adversity. Discipline. So, people were being nosy about your love life, trying to be abusive towards you, trying to make you feel miserable, and you knew about it. And the person feels bad. Now they've ticked off an ancestor. They're going to have to learn a very harsh lesson by trying to get you to feel lonely. Some about discipline. So they're probably going to have to deal with something from not being very well disciplined, by not minding their own business. Forgiveness. By them coming in being nosy about your love life or anything about you. And them trying to come in and trying to abuse you. They are holding resentment, which blocks them from love. So somebody tried to come in and try to do something. There's blockages. Resentment, meaning the person did not like you. They wanted to hurt you. They wanted to abuse you. And you knew about it. You may have spoken up about it. What's going to happen karma-wise. And it hurt their flow of love. They're blocked from their own actions. So that's probably the why they're feeling so much fear regret, pain, agony, tormented thoughts because they pretty much wanted to mess with your insanity. They wanted to mess with your mind, your heart. So now they're going to pay the ultimate price for it. What else do we got here to understand this? Yeah, that's why your ancestors are mad. And these people don't realize they've really ticked off someone in your family line. What else is going on here? Yeah, the yin and yang is completely out of balance. That causes spiritual warfare. That causes things to where it's going to have to bring back the balance. So karma. So somebody was purposefully coming in, being nosy about you, trying to know stuff about you so that they can ruin something you had. The whole world is going to be unbalanced. And even with the being nosy, you have the whole world being nosy about you. Where they should have not done that. At that too. So these people were trying to come in to block you, to talk about you, to be nosy about you, where nobody would have barely nothing to do with you. Trying to make you go into like deep, painful thoughts. And these people are heavily regretting them not leaving you alone. And the whole world, national-wide, is going to know about it, what these people were doing on top of that. You don't go around and abuse people. And it could be that these people are nervous is because you knew what was going to happen. You called it out. You tried to tell people and they didn't want to believe you. Now it's unfolding. Now, like I said, they're having extreme tormented thoughts. So that means the ancestors are tormenting these people. They're tormenting their world, their mind, their thoughts. And it could also mean that the whole world is tormenting them. Because that's actually what these people wanted for you, was everybody to gang up on you, to torment you, put you in pain all the time. These people are asking, and it looks like the ancestors are not forgiving these people. They're going to let them deal with whatever they put out there. And the whole world knows about it. Could be multiple people too. That's why you don't be nosy about a person's life in general. It's none of their business. And that's what people do. When they're being nosy, they're trying to ruin your opportunities. They're trying to ruin if somebody was wanting to come towards you. They're trying to ruin something to make you feel in a certain way. They were even trying to get people to bring you down, to abuse you as well too. And some of these men regret it. They should have not listened to the whole world. You got Archangel Michael out here who is involved. He's the one who comes in and highly protects people from abusers, from people who are trying to cause pain. That's why these people are going through the worst karma, because Archangel Michael is here protecting people, and their karma is that they're going to have to deal with Archangel Michael. Ain't that something? Miserable people always get exposed in time. Yeah, stability, security. So Archangel Michael's coming in protecting your stability and your security. Meaning that people don't have a right to come in to be nosy about you or any kind. They don't have a right to come in to abuse you, to try to make you feel like crap. You knew. That's why these people are nervous, because you know everything, because your angels and your ancestors are telling you what's going on to what these people have done towards you. And some of the people are nervous because now they got to deal with Archangel Michael at this time. These people may have been warned. If they did not stop of whatever they were doing, and Archangel Michael is going to block out the people who are being mean, cruel, hateful, who's trying to cause torment, who's trying to cause something, and he intervened so fast to stop it. Door to spirit. Archangel Michael is guiding you to a spiritual door to get away from these people. While you live in the protection of spirit, spirit will let you go through a door for spiritual protection if they feel the need. You need it. And they will too. They will literally give you protection. And it is success. That protection of Archangel Michael and the ancestors are going to be very successful. Because once you go through that door to spirit, nobody can harm you. The enemies can't pull what they're doing anymore. They cannot abuse you. They're not going to be able to do anything towards you. So for Archangel Michael is protecting you, because these people have went towards witches, and these people gotten witches mad at you for no reason. So once you step through that door to spirit, these people cannot touch you. They can't. And he's not going to let it happen either. What else is going on here? It's going to be like very successful. Success. So that you can heal. You are being spiritually protected from these people. Apparently for the ones who are acting up. That's what it seems like. You are being protected spiritually while these people suffer in their actions of not listening to you. And these people are nervous because now they're seeing it unfolding, that you seem to know stuff before it even happens. It's because you were being guided. You were being told by the ancestors. You tried to tell people, but they didn't want to listen. You tried to tell people that you were spiritually protected. They didn't want to believe you. Stepping through that door is success, meaning that once you have Archangel Michael's protection, these people cannot touch you without going through him. And if these people do try to touch you, they're going to regret it. Because Archangel Michael is the one who will get violent towards these type of people. He does not like abusers. He does not like these type of people who constantly causes pain, who's trying to do something towards you that he has seen it for a while. He don't like abusers out here. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. He despises people like that in the world. And that's kind of really odd and really strange that the whole world is going to know. I would say that's more like Archangel Michael is very, very mad and upset and is not afraid to give out a wrath towards abusers who's messing with your mind, soul, and body. He don't like that stuff. Optimism, aggression. That's actually what Archangel Michael's mad about here. Why he is protecting you is because people were being aggression towards you. He was watching it. He was seeing it the whole entire time. And these people literally thought they were getting away with it. The whole entire time, Archangel Michael was watching these people very, very closely. He has seen people messing with your opportunities. He was seeing that these people were gathering people together to get people to be aggressive towards you, to abuse you, to pretty much bully you, to hate you, because of miserable people. But there's a few couple of people out here who regrets their decision. There's a lot of people who should have not jumped to being hateful and aggression or aggressive towards you. Archangel Michael may have warned these people to knock it off, and these people just did not want to listen. Inner conflict, morality, consciousness, choices. Yeah. The yin and yang. He was literally watching how these people were bringing you conflict, emotional problems, aggression, people literally trying to block you from love, trying to block you from your success, trying to block you from spiritual protection. They were trying to block you from spirit. They were trying to block to where your ancestors would not be able to intervene. These people should have made better choices. Just like I said, Archangel Michael was watching these people the whole entire time of what they were doing, how they were doing it, and what they were going to try to do. He was watching their choices the whole entire time. He knew these people were trying to get others to be aggressive towards you. He knew others had witches involved. He knew people wouldn't listen to you. He knew people were being nosy, that who don't know how to mind their own business. And he knew people were trying to bring unnecessary things to you. They were trying to mess with your spirit guides, your ancestors, and their success on how they protect you. That is something you do not mess with. You do not challenge how the way they want to protect someone. So that's also there too, that we are never alone. They're going to have to learn a very harsh lesson here. Learning when to leave somebody alone. Resentment blocks the flow of love. Archangel Michael was seeing somebody was messing with the yin and yang. And there's the yin and yang right here. Here's the yin and yang. People chose wrong. They were messing with someone's energy, their love, their kind, how people looked at them. Archangel Michael saw the aggression, and that's why he intervened and got you to spiritual safety away from these people. Angels do protect you when it's as needed. And that's actually why people are getting nervous, is because you knew the whole entire time. It's because you are being told to watch, pay attention to what's going on. That's why they were trying to get people to be aggressive towards you, to make them have bad choices so that it can hurt you in love. Archangel Michael does not like it when somebody, or an imbecile, or an idiot, or a flying monkey, or a narcissistic person, somebody in Hades, somebody so freaking hateful who don't know when to shut the fuck up, don't know when to leave somebody's life alone. He gets so angry that there's been multiple times you may have had people who wanted to come and offer you something, may have wanted to offer you love, but these people came in and screwed it up for you. And that's why Archangel Michael is saying that these people chose wrong. They should have not messed with your life. They should not be nosying upon your life, because Archangel Michael was nosying on their life and how the way they're going to get messed up. So pretty much Archangel Michael is a fair judge, I would say. He's very fair. And the aggression, the reasons why I think Archangel Michael stepped in, because Archangel Michael is more violent than what these people think. Archangel Michael is the most trusted of warriors. Okay? He's more violent. He is more aggression than what these people think they were. The abusers will not be able to handle Archangel Michael. His aggression, he would make the cowards back down. He would make these people have tormented thoughts. He would make the attackers back down very quickly. Is the whole entire point. Is that these people were constantly bullying, constantly hating, constantly ruining things. And he knew they made choices that are going to be very consequences. These people made choices, they made conflict on purpose. And Archangel Michael was seeing it the whole entire time. That all these people do is want to cause conflict. in your life, your love life, or if you have somebody who is wanting to get to know you, these people come in and mess with it all the time. So they try to get every person, whoever is interested in you, they try to get that person to be abusive towards you for no reason. Just because them people are abusive towards you does not mean you gather flying monkeys in just to get on the bandwagon. Just because these people are abusive does not mean they gotta send in abusive people, because Archangel Michael will destroy them. He will demolish them. And he was seeing it the whole entire time. He's seen it. Their choices, how they were trying to cause conflict, he watched their choices. The ancestors also seen their choices behind it as well too. He's seen how the way these people were going to move and act. He's seen it clear as day. He was just waiting on the perfect time to when it was time to ready to serve these people their karma, their due. And that's what you don't do. You don't challenge Archangel Michael on aggression. Is what you don't. So that's actually the thing here, is that that's what you don't do. Archangel Michael protects people from abusers, neglectors, narcissistic, very nasty, cruel people, and who's being a bully. I believe Archangel Michael hates them type of folks. Is how I'm seeing it, from how I'm reading it and how I'm looking at this. Archangel Michael hates bullies. He hates people who just won't leave somebody's life alone. That's when he will come in and protect you. Is whenever he sees something, that's when he will come in. He was watching and waiting for these people to fuck up. And that's exactly what happened. He was waiting for these people, almost like he was like waiting for a green light to want to show up, to want to expose these people. Like your spirit guides are wanting these people to be taken care of, to get them out of your life, and that's why they went towards Archangel Michael for. These people messed up by not leaving you alone. Yeah. No more insecurities, no more manipulation. Archangel Michael already sees it for what it is. These people cannot come in and manipulate. So the manipulation part of the reverse is that they can no longer come in to abuse you, to hurt you, harm you, confuse people. They cannot come in and try to cause any more conflicts without consequences. And Archangel Michael is heavily backed up by other things in the spiritual realm. Yes, he's an angel, but he's also got very strong backings of different forces with him that others don't understand and don't realize. He's got friends. He's got resources. He's not alone when it comes to battles and dealing with manipulators. Actually, let me put that there real quick, then I'll put it back. See? Insecurity, manipulation, reversed. No more. He's seen it for what it is. He knows these people were manipulative, and that's exactly right here. Archangel Michael knew that you try to say something. These people were believing manipulation, reverse psychology. So these people were trying to make it out to be that, no, they were not being nosy about your love life. No, they're not being nosy about you. No, these people are not being abusive. Like, these people try to trying to make it to where it looked like you were doing it, but Archangel Michael is saying, karma, they were trying to block you. It's them who are the problem. Your attackers, for whoever won't leave you the hell alone. It's not you. It's whoever is not leaving you alone. Archangel Michael's making that very clear. I don't care who you are, but you're not going to be able to sit here and to manipulate an angel, because he was watching in the shadows. He was watching, and that type of angel can actually cloak themselves if they want to. You would be very surprised at how Archangel Michael is capable of catching manipulators, abusive people. You would be very surprised. It's actually kind of funny at the end of the day how he does it, but that's what he's here for. He's making wrongs into rights. He's making it clear that you people ain't going to abuse someone just because somebody is being manipulative at that too. That's a good possibility. And he also sees, now this was reversed too, okay? Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. So, from that looking like that, turning like that, no more manipulation. Someone was trying to bring karma and strife, issues, problems to you. These people were trying to think that they have the right to bring you abuse, problems, conflict. They can't. They have no right to judge what the angel has seen. Archangel Michael was very, very careful how he was looking at these people who are miserable fucks. He saw who was the real aggressor. He saw who was the real people in their choices of not leaving you alone. He knew these people were messing with you so bad on a level that he's saying, no, your attackers or whoever this is won't leave you the hell alone, has no right to call judgment, but there's judgment called upon them for not leaving you alone. So these people have no right to come in and try to bring judgment. So a lot of people were abusing their judgment. They cannot manipulate. They cannot put judgment upon you because they deserve the judgment from coming in and messing with you all the time. And that's actually what they're nervous about. And that actually scares them really bad. At that too. Makes them nervous. Because for whoever's the one that came in and messed up the yin and yang, who's constantly being a miserable fuck out here, apparently, they are getting the judgment. They cannot come out here and manipulate and say, because they were caught by the ancestors of what they were doing. They were trying to get you to feel lonely. That's when they came in and tried to mess with your life so nobody would want to date you, be with you, get to know you, making it very difficult for you. And the world was watching. Archangel Michael was watching this play out. He knew they were the aggressors. They made choices. They were trying to manipulate where judgment needed to go, and it's not going to work out in their favor. You cannot be out here constantly messing with someone, fucking with someone, trying to mess with their love life, constantly trying to make somebody feel miserable, and then you think you have a right to call judgment? No, that judgment is going upon the people who would not leave you alone, and Archangel Michael has a say-so. So he's coming in, and then he goes back to his boss, pretty much, which would be God, and he is literally telling God what's going on, who's really doing what. He has the right, and then God has a right to turn on the people who are liars, manipulators, and who try to give out judgment where it didn't need to be. That's where these people fucked up, and that's why they're in fearful, regret, painful, agony, tormented thoughts, because now they are being spiritually fucked up by trying to put judgment upon you, knowing they're the ones who should have been having judgment on their heads. Pretty much bullying. And then also on top of that, and that would explain it right here too, communication, praise, and dishonesty. It's what it is. People were coming in being dishonest about what they were doing. That's where the manipulation is. They were trying to say that you deserve this, you deserve that. Pretty much people were out here saying that you deserve to be abused. You deserve to feel miserable. That you deserved all this hate. And truthfully, it's not gonna go in the bully's favor. It's not gonna go in these hateful people's favor. It's completely backfired on the people who are trying to get praise for not being honest. You cannot manipulate Archangel Michael or the Most High or the ancestors or God here. You better be careful who you're fucking with and who you're playing with all the time, because that will get you somewhat spiritually fucked up out here. And no wonder why they have fearful, regret, pain, agony, tormented thoughts, because they're spiritually being tormented by their dishonesty of constantly, pretty much the bully is getting back of what they put out. This bully is so mad and nervous because you may have told somebody who is not leaving your life alone. You said you're going to get fucked up by karma. And these people were laughing at you. They didn't want to believe you. And now they're seeing it unfolding that you were right. You said something of the sort that you are being watched by the ancestors. These people did not believe you until it started to unfold. Now they're starting to believe you. And that's why people getting nervous, because of how you know everything. You knew. You pretty much predicted what was going to happen towards all these people who would not leave your life alone. You've warned these people. You told people what was going to happen. You seen it before it even happened. You knew what was going to happen. You knew what was going to come in for these hateful people. You knew it was coming to them. They're just freaked out about it, that how correct you were about it. And they did not think that you were that spiritually protected. They did not think that God and the ancestors, the spirits around the cosmos, that you name it. These people did not take you very seriously when you said that how spiritually you are protected. These people took you as a damn joke. Now they're regretting it. Now they're in spiritual torment. That they should have not been dishonesty, because when someone sits there and mocks you and says that you're not spiritually protected, that's being dishonesty, because the Most High, the archangels, your ancestors know that these people were full of shit. They were being dishonest about how the way that you are spiritually protected by angelic protection too as well. That's where the dishonesty was. These people were trying to get praised and trying to make people look at it like you were full of shit. So these people got praised with being a liar, a manipulator, to where they're not protected. And they're realizing that you are. This is really odd and really strange. Yeah. You got bravery, self-discipline, faith. Yeah. These people were dogging on your faith. They were mocking on your bravery. And the sword of truth is how I see it. Because when you see, when I see, the Ace of Swords, now, this is a different deck, but when you see, the Ace of Swords, just one sword, it means truth, cutting to the truth, cutting out nonsense, speaking the truth, knowing the truth. What is that one also called? Triumph, a victory and a triumph. You knew that your bravery and faith, that you were speaking the truth. These people were trying to say differently that you were not, when Spirit is clearly saying you have faith and bravery in the sword of truth. Well, these people sat over here and were being like delulus about whatever they were trying to do at the end of the day. You had faith, and they actually did not like it. Ouch, my ankle. Ooh. So that can actually be it too. These people hated how the way you had faith, how the way your ancestors would come through. These people were probably so mad, so angry at how your faith is and your bravery and knowing that you are protected. And these people may have mocked your bravery of everything you've been put through. You've been put through the ringer. And also the Queen of Swords too. Anytime I see one sword, I'm thinking of this too. You cut out the BS. You are speaking with a sharp tongue that could literally destroy your enemies. Your enemies would be pretty much cutthroated. How the way you speak and how the way your power is and how the way you speak your truth, it cuts through. It literally torments your attackers. It torments the abusers. It literally brings them pain. And it tortures them. That they don't know when to back up. They don't know when to shut up. When to stop playing and stop being aggressive towards you. These people are finding out that the ancestors are more aggressive than what they are out here. I don't know why people are playing. I don't get it. Very reckless though on their end. Yeah. Yeah, communication, culture, meditation, communication, culture. So yeah, they were trying to hate the fact that you have a culture that you believe in, okay? Like spirituality. These people, now this is gonna be really strange and odd, try to explain here. If my cards don't go berserk on me. Okay, so pretty much, you have a strong belief in the ancestors. Okay? How the way you meditate, the communication you get from the ancestors in your culture, they are going hunger because they don't understand that your culture is that you believe in the ancestors. You believe in Lilith. You believe in Kali Ma. You believe in the angels. You believe in God. You believe in the spiritual realm. You have very strong faith. You get communication from Lilith from time to time too. You get downloads and communication from dark entities from time to time. She was even saying, communicating that these people are going to go hungry. They're not going to be able to feed. They're not going to be able to mess with your communication. They're not going to be able to mess with what you believe in. That they're not going to be able to come in and mess with your truth. They're going hungry for messing with your truth of what you knew about. They were dishonest. It's going to be very successful. Door to spirit, you are spiritually the light, while they're not. They're pretending to, pretty much these people hate that you are a very spiritual being. They're being hateful towards somebody just because they believe in spirituality, and Archangel Michael is not liking that. That's what's going on. These people do not like it. Now, you gotta think. These people are abusive. These people have, like, dark traits. Okay? And guess what? And guess what messages you're gonna get from people who's narcissistic, abusive, being very hateful. You're gonna get messages from Lilith. You're gonna be getting messages from dark entities who also knows of what's going on here. You can even get messages from Hades, Lilith, Kali Ma. You can even get messages from dark things. Do people not get that, or clearly not get that? Lilith is saying that these people they were so hungry for energy that even Lilith understands this. Lilith is the type of woman who does her own thing. People try to control her. They were trying to abuse her. She makes them go hungry. You do not go after a Lilith and then you think you're just going to go scot-free. Lilith knows how to make people like this suffer. Okay? Lilith knows how to fuck up your abusers. She loves when the abusers get what's due to them. Lilith loves revenge when these cruelty people are punished. That's actually what could possibly be making these people nervous too, is that Lilith loves to punish the abusers, the aggressors, with truth. A lot of people don't realize that or don't understand that. Lilith will defend anybody who is abusive towards you, constantly trying to bring aggression. Lilith can also fuck up your abusers. She loves the revenge when these people and cruelty people are punished for what they do. So you gotta think. Archangel Michael is heaven, okay? He's more about the light, heaven, God, divine, protection. And then you got Lilith, who is the underworld. queen of all demons of all mothers involved too. These people just attracted good and light and dark beings to give these people tormented thoughts. I really don't think these people ever have a brain to start with. Yeah. Mother of Dawn. Beauty, agency, compassion. Now you got a mother. You got agencies and compassion. So what I'm understanding is that Lilith could have brought in reinforcers too. I got a feeling of it. Agencies and compassion. Lilith, like I just explained about her, how the way she enjoys people who suffers from their bad behaviors, she loves it. She loves the demises of abusers, of very hateful people, especially hypocrites. And then now seeing that, there's a lot of different, like, you got a Mother of Dawn that's very compassion, and that's gonna help Lilith to bring in justice, beauty. So these people could have been trying to mess with your beauty, your truth. They were trying to mess with your compassion so nobody would have compassion for you. Ooh. And then now you got the Keeper of Whisperers, the Mad Prophet. Curiosity, madness, forbidden, acknowledge. So these abusers and attackers, yeah, I don't know. Something about madness. Their minds are going cuckoo for cuckoo puffs, a little lulu delulu. Is because they were trying to play with madness upon your life. Now they're going to get tormented. They're going to get played with. They're going to get abused. Everything that they've done towards you is going to happen towards them. People ain't going to believe them. They're going to be lonely as hell. They're going to have to learn a harsh lesson. They're going to be blocked from love. They're going to be a very hateful person. People may not forgive these people. They were being so aggressive, so hateful, so manipulative. They were trying to play God. They were trying to do something towards you that was not okay. Something about forbidden acknowledge. These people should have not played in the shadows upon you. These people should have not been abusive towards you. These people should have just left you alone. And that's why these people are nervous, because you understand what madness can do to someone. These people played literally with madness. They were trying to make you go madness. That's playing with someone's insanity, minds. Trying to make somebody feel in a certain way. These people were trying to lie and say they were never trying to put you in madness, but they did. They tried. But that's why Archangel Michael stepped in. That's why Mother of all Demons stepped in. She is perfectly understanding that type of madness. what causes a person, she's gonna love that revenge right there. An agency, you're gonna have a lot of entities that literally respects you and protects you. They don't like people coming in and being ridiculous out here. You got a lot of different ancestors here who loves you and protects you. You got angels protecting you too. You got Archangel Michael and whoever's backing him up. You are not going to be messed with for very much longer. These people are going to be tortured so badly. And the whole world's going to know that they are liars, manipulators, who needs to learn when to shut the fuck up. Because now they're going to look humiliated. The light and the dark has got to go back to normal. That these people should have not missed in the shadows. These people should not even have gone that far. So these people have like Hades energy. These people have the most hatefulest energy, that it's darkness, it's madness. Like, these people literally thought they could handle. They can't. All that madness they tried to cause and pull on you, it's going to show. It's going to drive them insane. It's going to show that these people should have not played with all these entities and all these angels, archangels, angelic, cosmos, things in the spiritual realm. You gotta think there's strife. There's like different types of dimensions that these people were sending out. And these people don't realize what they were doing. They don't. They just think, oh, well, they're just being funny. No. You just literally... just hurted yourself. Now you got some dark entities that are ready to tear your asses apart. You got dark entities ready to come for you. And that's what these people don't understand. For the people who are constantly messing with you, constantly fucking with you, constantly not leaving your life alone, constantly pulling something upon. These people have played with Hades, dark energies. You mess with Lilith, she'll get your ass. And she got involved. And she's the one who will not play with any of yous. You want to be evil and cruel and abusive? Lilith can destroy you without even a second blink. Lilith knows how to deal with very nasty individuals out here. She will destroy and demolish, embarrass, humiliate, and abuse her. She will know how to make your life chaotic. She will bring strife to you. She is the one who is the mother of all demons. And she's even getting tired of these people not leaving you alone. That's the one who you don't mess with. Like, that is like Mama Bear. She is. She is Mama Bear. And if you mess with that Mama Bear, and she sees all these people trying to come after you all the damn time, people being aggressive towards you, people trying to manipulate, trying to bring judgment, Lilith's gonna bring judgment to these people. And she will know how to mess with your mind. She will know how to fuck with you on a very bad note. And you don't mess with somebody's culture. You don't mess with someone's spiritual communication. You don't mess with anybody on a spiritual level. You leave them people alone. Because then you're going to catch everybody's attention. And they've even caught agencies. So that means spiritual court. For whatever agencies are in the different spiritual realms, you caught their attention too. And they have compassion and they're fair and just. Collective. Trust the goodness in others. And that's exactly what they're gonna have a hard time trusting the good in others if their minds are gonna be fucked with. You know, that's why they always say, stop going after people, stop trying to stop somebody from speaking their truth, stop trying to mess with somebody on bad levels. You are driving yourself crazy. Exactly. These people are driving themselves crazy. And there's bats. You are driving yourself crazy. They are. They're driving themselves crazy by playing with people, abusing people, manipulating people, trying to play with energies where it don't belong. Them being liars, manipulators, them trying to treat you so badly, trying to treat you unfairly, messing with madness, tormented thoughts. These people are so mad because they cannot compete where they don't compare. These people are driving themselves so mad that they cannot keep messing with you. They keep getting karma. They keep getting caught. And they can't mess with you. And these people are driving themselves crazy because they won't leave you alone. So that means they're still keeping it up secretly on the down low, but they're keeping it on a low key. This is still in their energy. They're still gonna want to fuck with people. They're driving themselves crazy. They're still gonna get caught. They are caught of messing with people, messing with their truths. They're trying to hide it. They're driving themselves crazy because they were playing with madness. That's why they're tormented. Brave. Don't self-sabotage. That's exactly it. You are brave, and they're not. That's exactly it. Trust the good in others. You know who's good and who's not. You are driving yourself crazy. That's what your attackers are doing. And actually, they are losing their minds. They're just keeping it on the down low. These people are driving themselves crazy. But they're not telling people that. Brave. Don't self-sabotage. These people try to sabotage. Manipulation. They try to sabotage. Interesting. Familiar. Bond with your spirit animal. It could actually be your spiritual animal that's driving these people crazy. You have a familiar who is also watching out for you. Could be a good possibility. And they know that you're brave. Those look like crows. You got crows. And crows are usually our spiritual messengers. And then bats represent that you are knowing what the enemy is doing. You know, like you are steps ahead of your enemies. So you gotta think. Crows are messengers. Bats. You are ahead. You know what your enemies are up to, and they're still up to shit. They're just they're trying to be more secretive, but they're still getting caught on a spiritual level because they won't let that energy go. And you know about it, and it freaks them out. Evolve. It's okay to grow. These people did not want you to grow. There's a mirror there. These people are literally, they were grabbing for you. There's a mirror there. Trying to beauty, so that would explain it right there. These people were messing with things they should have not done. They're trying to reach for you. They're driving themselves crazy by trying to reach out to you. And on a spiritual level, they can't reach you. Okay? It's going to sound really strange, but yeah. See that? The hands? They're driving themselves crazy. They're trying to reach out. It's okay to grow. These people are trying to pull you down. That's not working. And that's actually what they're going crazy about, is because you are growing. You're not being dragged down. You're not being sabotaged. You're not letting these people, these ancestors, and Archangel Michael is not letting these people touch you. Mask. Honor your authenticity. Yeah, these people don't want to honor who they are and how they are. It's almost like these people don't want to see it for what it is. They are showing who they really are. They don't want to accept it. They don't want to honor that they are pieces of shit. They don't want to accept that they are sabotaging, that they are driving themselves crazy by trying to drive others crazy, and that they're trying to pull you down because they don't want you to grow. They are trying to get it to where you don't see the kindness in others. They don't want to own or honor that they are two-faced. They have so many different masks that it's ripped off. They can't hide anymore of who they are. They can't hide it. They have to own up to who they truly are. That they are a mean person. They are in Hades. They do have dark traits. They're never going to change. They're always trying to make people, like, these type of people will literally try to drag you down into their energy, and it will never happen. And these people are going crazy, insane, because you are leveling up, you are growing, you are spiritually protected, and it's driving these people insane. It's like a weird obsession. Born. Every day is a new opportunity. Exactly. Yeah. And that's exactly that. Born, rebirth, a new opportunity. So, these people were trying to stop your opportunities. They are trying to block your opportunities. They're going to have to learn a very harsh lesson for that. That's exactly it. Every day is a new opportunity. These people are so miserable that they don't understand that you have opportunities every day. You do. Unseen. Trust your growing potential. That's actually what's driving that's actually what's driving them insane, is because you can see the unseen. You can see the unknown too. The unknown, the unseen. You can see the unseen. Trust your growing potential. That's what's driving these people insane. They're driving themselves crazy into madness, is because you are growing into your growing potential. That's what it is. You are growing into your potential, and it's driving them mad every day. It's driving them insane every day. Your truth, how the way you communicate spiritually, they are so insane that it's driving them nuts. Infinity. Perceive your power. That's actually what's driving them insane. It's because you are power. You are power. And these people keeps getting looked at as an idiot, as a moron. These people have literally tried to come in and try to say that you're not powerful, that you're nothing. And you keep proving that you are a powerful person. That's what's driving them insane. They're liars. They're manipulators. And even the ancestors have even said these people are liars and manipulators, that they deserve karma. They deserve what they get. Even Archangel Michael is saying they are dishonest. These people are driving themselves mad, aggression, in madness, tormented thoughts, constantly being abusers who don't know when to shut the fuck up. They're about to be humiliated as hell by the world if they don't shut up. Because they are being seen for who they are. That's what's actually driving your abusers mad. The people who constantly messes with you, fucks with you constantly, that's why they are driving themselves crazy. It's because you are a very powerful person. What you say is very powerful, and it's driving them nuts. That you can easily pick up on what these people have done towards you, and you do speak the truth. And the ancestors and Archangel Michael and Lilith and all of them are backing you up. And your attackers, abusers, they're being humiliated right now in front of the whole world by being abusers, neglectors. Yeah. And that's actually what's driving your abusers, the people who won't leave you alone. That's why they got tormented thoughts. They're in madness because of how dishonest they are. These people don't want to believe that you have backing of the ancestors, the angels, the spiritual realm, spiritual council, Kalima, Lilith, anything. These people are so mad because you do have spiritual protection, and they are looking like the idiots by messing with you. Your attackers are looking more of like a fucking idiot every day. Like these people are wanting to look stupid. Like, this is actually the energy of your attackers were trying to make you look like an idiot, like an imbecile. Truthfully, your idiots are looking like the fucking imbeciles, the liars. While your ancestors are backing you up that you are speaking the truth. That these people are still acting up. It's still in their energies. They're just doing it in a very secretive way. And that's what's actually driving your attackers mad. Madness. Because they can't believe that you keep making your enemies look really stupid. You've made every person look stupid who's came at you. This is actually humiliation. And that's actually what drives these attackers mad, is when they get humiliated every time. The ancestors are not backing these people up. The ancestors are revealing the people that they are ridiculous. They have no power. They're going crazy. Because you are protected and they're not. Because all they do is lie. They're probably karmics who don't know no better, who don't learn their lessons. They're caught from a past life. Who didn't learn from the last one. It's why they're so mad and angry. What else is going on here? Ancestors, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm not trying to. Consider your source. Yeah. Consider your source. Yeah, you actually consider who you need to go towards. Like, you are very careful of your resources. You get confirmation from the ancestors all the time. Like, if you feel something weird, or you feel like something's going on and you need to know something, you consider your source. And it's the ancestors. It's actually the spiritual realm. You trust them more. You don't trust people. You would rather hear it from the ancestors, from the angels, from God, nobody else. You would rather get it from source to know what you need to know about. You don't trust people. You trust in the ancestors. Life can be a dream come true. So even in a dream state, and they know this, that if you need to consider your source, you will have dreams about this. Your ancestors will somehow give you clarity of what you need to what you feel is going on. They will tell you. And that is your source. Resources. Is that they will tell you in a dream state, or you're going to feel it, you're going to know it, you're going to smell it, you're going to taste it. And yes, they are confirming people are still acting up in secret. But the reasons why they're acting mad, pretty much acting like a loony bin right now, your attackers are really feeling the backlash. Honor your temple. And these people wanted to disrespect your temple, actually. You are a very pure person. So these people were trying to... You are a very pure person. Okay. These people honor your temple. These people didn't want to honor your temple. They wanted to disrespect it. By doing beauty magic, whatever they were doing, hostile, whatever they were doing, witches, warlocks, practitioners, you name it, They were trying to just full on go out. But they're humiliated by trying to mess with a pure person. They should have not messed with someone who honors themselves. These people do not honor, and that's actually why these people are driving themselves crazy. Is because these people don't respect their temples. You know, like their body, soul, and mind. The Holy Ghost or the Holy Spirit and the Holy Father. They do not. So there could have been something there that Archangel Michael stepped in, Lilith stepped in, was because somebody was trying to do something to your temple that was not pure. Or they were trying to do something, or these people try to say something about pure. You respect your temple, but these people wanted to disrespect it. That's why the bravery, self-discipline, faith came in. Okay, so that's why Lilith came in. Because she does not like anybody coming in talking about someone's sexuality. She does not like that. Lilith will legitly something about that. Lilith came in is actually what's really odd and really strange is that Lilith could be coming in and saying that these attackers have like demons attached to them, that they're not pure, because honestly, these attackers were trying to make it look like your body was not pure. But that's where Archangel Michael came in, because these people were trying to make you feel like shit. They were trying to make you feel like nobody had like nothing to do with you. And that's where it came in. Archangel Michael came in because people were messing up the yin and yang. People were lying, manipulating something about pure, something about honoring your temple. These people lied, manipulated something, saying that you didn't, but your attackers are humiliated as hell, because now they're being found out about that they're the ones who don't honor their body, soul, and mind. They're unpure. Ain't that something? What else going on here? Ancestors. What else do I need to know about here? I'm very intrigued. You are a natural. Yeah, you are literally a natural person. Like, that's actually what's driving these people mad too, is that you are a natural at what you do. You are natural. These people have to pretend, fake, wear a mask, have to be a bully, they have to get in groups, they always try to attack you, they always try to unalive you, they're always doing something with a group of people, they're always gathering bullies to attack you all the damn time. You are a natural at what you do, because you don't have to have groups of people. You are a natural. You don't gotta have people to get involved. That's actually what's driving these people insane. They are driving themselves crazy because they always have to get in groups, and that's what's hurting them. And it got them exposed by Archangel Michael, the ethers, the cosmos, the different dimensions. Choice. Your decision will be correct. Ooh. Yeah. looks like you got your decisions will be correct. Yeah. People's choices of whatever they made, the ancestors are going to correct the wrong into a right. So pretty much, from what you felt, you honor your ancestors, you're getting answers, and the decision to get messages from the ancestors is correct. So that means everything that is going on is why these people have gone insane, lunatic, psychopath, insane, nuts, nutty freaks, is because they're being exposed for who they are. Your attackers are so damn humiliated, embarrassed. The whole world is going to know about these people. Their bodies are not pure. They were messing with sex demons. They were messing with very bad energies. Lying of the tongue. Bearing false witnesses by manipulating certain situations. False bearing witness. Not telling the truth. Love is blooming. Yes, it is. Love is blooming. And the ancestors have helped something to bloom here in a very loving way. That maybe it had to take the ancestors, the angels, to come in to help people to understand what was really going on. Maybe that's the really sad part to say this. Maybe they had to intervene. That would be like a spiritual intervention, because they had to intervene to get people to understand what these people were really doing towards you. These people are the ones who are the nutcases here. They were liars, manipulators, reverse psychology. They were bringing aggression. Their reverse psychology did not work. They're being judged for it. Then at the bottom of the deck, you got empower, trust your inner vision. And that's actually why these people are so mad. Because you trust your inner vision. You trust what you see. You trust what you feel. You trust when something's not off. You trust your dreams. You trust how these people are acting. You trust that if the ancestors need to know something, or if the ancestors, they wanted this to be seen today, because last night when I was asleep, something was like trying to open my eye last night. Like they try to force it open. So I'm figuring, okay, so when I wake up, I'm gonna figure out, okay. But I didn't feel like doing it in the middle of the night though. But that would explain it. This is like the spiritual realm, and Archangel Michael and everybody is wanting somebody to see an eye opener, to look at it very carefully before they start abusing people, before they start messing with Lilith, sex demons, or any dark entities out here. They should not be manipulated. They should not be out here trying to hurt and harm people, because they are spiritually being tormented by how they gotten others to gang up on you, to abuse you, to mistreat you, to where nobody would have nothing to do with you. These people are paying for it. So this was an eye-opener. The ancestors wanted I don't know what this is really about, but pretty much this is an eye-opener that somebody needed to see this. It was a message for someone out there. It's an eye-opener. Or maybe it needed to be seen because people are trying to close their eyes when they really need to see it for what it is, and they're trying to ignore it. They really shouldn't ignore certain things out here. No. But I think this is all the messages for today. Yep. The messages is out for today. It's an eye-opener for someone. I'm not 100% sure who is supposed to see this, but it has something to do with the eye. An eye-opener. Maybe to get people to realize it's not okay to go around and abuse people, to mess with people's lives. Because they will be humiliated. They will be embarrassed. And actually, that's actually just what just happened. Is that they've also seen people trying to embarrass you. And the ancestors came in and corrected it. And saying that people ain't coming in to fuck with you and mess with you and trying to humiliate you when they're being humiliated. That's what's driving them insane. It was their choices. They're the ones who are being aggressors, abusers, abusive people, narcissistic, Hades. They were being in the very hateful, dark energies. That manipulation is out the door. They're the ones who are getting judgment. They don't have a right to call judgment upon you because Archangel Michael has seen these people's choices. They were aggression, not you. That's why it's reversed. Reversed. That's why they always say, stop playing with people on a very spiritual level. You don't know who's protecting him. You don't know what somebody intuitively is going to feel. You don't know what they're going to pick up on. That's why you don't mess with people. This is why you leave people alone. This is why you don't go around and abuse people. Neglect people. Because the neglectors will be worldwide, national, embarrassed, and humiliated. And Archangel Michael don't care that these people got humiliated or gonna feel embarrassed. He was watching these people. And these people didn't care how they embarrassed you. So Archangel Michael and all the other ones stepped in to embarrass and humiliate your attackers. They're gonna go hungry. And they're nothing but liars. There's no truth to your attackers either. That's why they're going to have spiritual torment. But this is all the messages I got for today. I feel like I've been on here for way too long. But this was an eye-opener. All the messages for today. I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys have a nice day and talk to you guys later.